Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. We are motivators, motivators. Love this play. Don't care. Oh, it's pretty cool. Whew. Okay. 1 year contract. We can fix that. We can fix that. Okay, 5 points. So 1 star team. The goal is before 26 comes out, trying to get to a 5 star, hopefully.
Welcome to the all-new recruiting system in EA Sports
450.
College Football.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we need. First. Quarterback, sophomore. It's not bad. 79 overall. Halfback. Junior, senior. Maybe another running back. Okay. Well, not bad. Number 3. Ooh. Number 10. Okay. Junior, senior, sophomore. That's pretty bad. Oh. Left tackle. Oh, wow. Oh, he's a senior. Senior. Junior. Not too good. Wow. Why do they have so many D tackles? It's so crazy. Yeah, too bad. Okay, 9. Perfect. All right. So I do use their linebackers, so this is pretty good. It's a junior. I'll take it. Wow. This team makes it. Yeah. Oh. Kicker. Wow. This roster is atrocious. I'm very defense oriented. So I'm gonna start there. Michigan? Why would we play Michigan? I'm not gonna play Michigan because unrealistic. But we can play a ranked team. This one. Play Kansas. Everything else is pretty good. Kansas on away. Play Tulsa away. Okay. And I'll leave that one there. Alright, so I did pick recruiter because we obviously need to stack our team more. I would say a defensive line, but you do also need defensive backs. Our linebackers are okay because I use them anyways. So let's see. Yeah, we gotta start from the front first. Hmm. Upgraded. So we looked at our quarterback wasn't that bad. Okay, so we have we did have a lot of D tackles. So we'll look at anything in our pipeline. Okay, this is obviously not gonna happen. Would you recommend? Okay. First, speed rushers. I can have one of each just in case. So that way it doesn't get too lopsided. Can't just have a lot of run stoppers. Oh. Alright. Don't really need a D tackle. Yeah, we'll look at our offensive line. Okay. I do a lot of running. A lot of running. So we'll try to find the power. Tackles. I think since we're a 1-star, 3 stars is probably our max. I don't see us getting anything more than that. Elusive back. For some reason, the power back seems to be better overall. But I don't really need quarterback. I think that's going to be it for now, because we don't really have a lot of leeway. So let's got these guys. Not too bad. Okay. Play recognition. Acceleration. Wow. Okay, so this is what I don't understand. How is this one a bust, but this one is the one. They're pretty much the same. Actually, he seems better. Yeah, that whole diamond thing, the gem thing, I don't know. I don't really buy that. Okay, so this is what we're talking about right here. Need him. Out of all of these, I'm gonna keep these two. Maybe that one. Box shedding, play rag. We'll keep that guy. Okay, perfect. This is it. See? Better speed, better pretty much everything. Run block. Ooh. Good. We have don't have too much. You. recruiting so hard when War 1 starts. It'll get better though. Maybe get a conference championship or so. Gotta gamble. He's third. Anyway. $450. That might be the lowest I've ever seen. Set up the depth chart real quick. Okay. Yeah, he'll be getting it. There we go. Yeah, I'll put him here because I do a lot of sweeps and stuff like that. Yeah, because this one's gonna be me. I'm gonna be username. Yeah. There you go. Okay, first, second. Ooh. 87. Okay, and then recruiting, we already know we have to finish these off with a point. That should be it for now. Once we get back, finish the recruiting process. If you guys see the playbook and scheme I'm using, as states with the multiple defense, just because I like to have like options. I did choose recruiter, and then what the schedule looks like. I only put one ranked team in there because I want to be realistic. I don't think I'll be playing Alabama anytime soon. Actually, where's Arkansas? That one should be a good rival game. I guess I'm right here. Well, next we'll make sure to we're trying to take over Arkansas. It'll be the #1 contender. Let's do it, okay. So no. It's gonna be our highest target. So the next up is one to speed. Yeah. Next one, what's this guard? Yeah, run block. Not the best, but spotting. Yeah, how are these guys bad? I think the awareness is low, but I think they're all low. corner. Action. Yeah, like you cut our losses there. Okay, not two guards because we need a left one too. I guess this them over. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can do that game real quick. That's what I like to see. Perfect. 87. Okay, so that 40, we're gonna add up to this. Automatic. Let's start. Just get one game in. This is why I chose them in the 1-star teams. The uniforms are so much better.
Glad to have you with us in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Centennial Bank Stadium, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State, and fans have been fired up for this one all day. The Red Wolves will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When their secret lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. He makes the connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rides and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer. Nothing but green ahead. The 30, the 20.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pandas offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was
Let's go.
looking for. The very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Using his legs. It's Cross. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. It may seem like a really aggressive call, but David, you settle for 3 there. It's like handing a win to the defense.
Yeah, and I like aggressive.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the 1st down. Just so hard to defend.
They'll throw it on 1st down.
I read that.
Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Pandas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Stopped after making the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Bryant. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Off play action. Quarterback extends the play. And that ball is live in the backfield. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Yeah. To throw, it's Rayner. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep.
Not the worst.
Fair catch, called for and made. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Peterson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kelly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end.
No.
He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. On 3rd down, going up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Makes the grab. It's Parrish. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Pandas!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
Gets away from one. He's got space. He's loose. Running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over the Pandas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Now the toss. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Pressure coming. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before. He gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gives it to the back on the draw. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Pandas will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Bryant. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, keep that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Rayner trying to get to him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Okay.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. He's going to throw deep right side.
What?
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
I knew it.
And the catch and run into the end zone.
I didn't do something
Touchdown,
like that pass.
Pandas.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead bump.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
To see what it is.
They want to run this quarterback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the second half.
Wow, we can tie it here.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break in half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt.
Good stop.
Looking for a block. It's Bryant. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Here's the handoff. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in the game.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got his man on the outside. And a quick completion, and even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock it down. Second down coming up. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
On the return, it's Bryant. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
They move the tight end all over. Gonna run it. It's Cross. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And the defense is gonna have more plays like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're gonna continue to give this guy touches today.
Still running at the 40. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Red Wolves are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for room. It's Cross. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, the short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Yeah, if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. After the run, now to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Down here on the goal line, the tight end lines up inside. Defense was ready, had him double covered, and it falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The Pandas moving quickly to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On second down, he'll fire. He's got an open man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parrish. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense in hurry and load.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Trust the defense.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Good job. Nice touch.
And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're bringing heat. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pandas are in the hurry up. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Open space at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
Just like that.
And now on second down for this offense.
Spot.
He's looking to throw. Fires left.
Let's go.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them.
Ah, here we go.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Here we go.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
We play this close. Where do we score?
One more play to pad the stats. Toss sweep to the left. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting...
Yeah, tying up the pass defense a little bit. 20 points. Okay, let's do that now. And stay with the recruiting because we need to find players. Okay. So one thing I always do is get more points. I don't know if it's worth at this point. Trying to get more points if we only have 50. do the. I'm gonna do this. Alright. Do these. I think all this. I got an idea. You know we need defensive linemen. Right. What I'm going to try to do is go for one of these. So we get home. Okay. Okay. Playing time. Okay. These are some good deals. Time again. Who can we do it? I have one right card. No. It's not too. No, for sure. It's gonna be him. Go a little bit. Know that playing time for both of them. We'll get some more points the next time, but you know, because of the big defense. Alright. My very first game. That is my very first time, I think, actually streaming it. So, let me know what you guys think. Thank you.